Okay, guys, so I want to talk about AXS here. And AXS has been on absolute fire the last, whatever, week. We'll just call it a week for the sake of it. 2 weeks maybe. Now, you can see here in the last 2 weeks, it's up 346%. Okay, so extremely interesting. And we talked about it the other day. Now, I didn't expect this to keep going as well. I thought there'd be some sort of pause before going, but as we talked about, this is an extremely bullish pattern. Now, it actually reminds me of this coin here on the left. And I didn't show the names on it just to see if anybody would remember this pattern. This pattern was an extremely bullish pattern, and we were calling at the time, that this should be a buy down in here. And when price got above here, well, I made videos saying that if we consolidate on here, this is very bullish, and price actually skyrocketed through it, and we based here above price, above the white 100 moving average, right? And it was actually stronger than I anticipated, a little bit like AXS, okay? Now, you can see what happened after this, and price absolutely skyrocketed to the upside, because we didn't even maintain inside the white 100 moving average in this space. We consolidated out and above all this, which was a very, very bullish sign of strength and a very bullish structure and pattern. Okay, now it took time to play out. You got this initial pump right back up, and then the consolidation started to take place. So if we start to consolidate here on AXS, right, be prepared for this to potentially be a $100 coin, right, and that maybe 10x to the upside from here. Now, that's a possibility, right? And that might seem a bit outlandish to even say that, but who knows, right? Who knows? Be prepared for a big break up. If we consolidate here in bullish manner, right? Be prepared for this to break hard to the upside is all I'm saying. Now, what is the coin here on the left-hand side? Well, it's AV. Okay, if you remember AV down here, and we talked about this all in here. Well, I didn't expect AV to do this, right? And that was, well, from the top of the breakout point. So maybe I shouldn't say a 10x to the upside. Maybe I'm pushing that all right. AV didn't do a 10x from this breakout point. It only, well, I say only did a 5x to this point, and then we went there. So, even if you get a 1x, right, from this point, right, if you get a 1x from that point, okay, that's a $24 coin. Okay, so what if you get the dip and you buy that dip back down? Let's look at AV. Okay, so at some point there will be a correction, and that's a 50% correction. If I throw a fib on this, you can see from the highs, we'll even take it well to the lows at this point, to the highs. Sorry, to the first high, to the lows. Anyway, it's not what I'm trying to say is not working out properly, but the 61% or the 50%. So what I'm saying there will be an opportunity to buy this cheaper, right? If you bought this in the golden pocket, for example, you would have made substantially more money than buying the top of the range. So if this is the top of the range, now if we top out wherever we top out here, roughly here, if you buy this back at the center point in the golden pocket, right, it increases your odds of making a lot more money substantially by 2x. Okay, what's that, 245% instead of 100%. So there will be a dip here, but what I'm trying to get at is that the dip in this is likely to be a beautiful buying opportunity, because this is now turning into an extremely bullish chart pattern. I would set alarms here on AXS, down in this sort of area. You can see I'll even set 2 alarms there between $7 and $8. If we come back into that area, that could be the place to be loading up on AXS. We get that, and we could get a similar structure developing like AV, and then we could eventually break out hard to the upside.